with your girl Nah. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, how you doing? If you are a new subscriber, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know this is not the normal setup. We know that already. I'm getting everything together. I'm trying to, get things together. Let me see if I can fix this camera for y'all though. All right, cool. So y'all know this is not the normal setup. We know that already. We know what's going on. Literally a couple more days and we'll be back to the normal swing of things. However, if you see that title, you see that thumbnail, y'all know exactly what I'm going to be talking about here. Y'all know what we're going to be talking about. If y'all seen my last video on this topic, y'all know I'm going to place it here. Try to put it right here, but let's get right into it. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on my journey, what's been going on. Let me get my little notes out. Y'all know I've been trying to be organized, so let me get my notes out. Okay, so we're going to discuss my celibacy journey. So y'all know the last video I've talked about being celibate, that I've decided to be celibate. That was a few months ago. However, I am now proud to say that I've been celibate for over a year, 365 days. Okay, so it has not been easy to say the least. Like, let's just start there. 365 days. Okay, God, continue working on my heart, my flesh, Lord, because listen, it's always temptation. It's always tough. You know what I'm saying? It gets easier. It definitely is easier for me now than it was when I did that video a couple of months ago. However, yes, I have been, I'm going to say it again, I have been celibate for a whole year. Okay? A whole year. And I'm super proud of myself because like it gets easier, and this just shows me that I'm capable of doing whatever it is that I put my mind to. And I can't lie, like, sometimes I do think like maybe I should just, just live my life and just, whatever happens, but I know what I'm doing it for. I know the vow that I made to God and myself, that I did not want to live a life of just having these stand-ins and just giving my pieces of myself to people without being whole when I go into a marriage. So that's my whole thing. I want to be whole when I go into a marriage. I don't want to put any expectations on my husband when I do meet him and we do get married. I don't want to be thinking about, well, this person did this, that person did that. Like, I want to go into it open hearted, and also just understanding that my connection with my husband will be a unique one, and that I will only be basing our experiences on the ones that we set for each other. So it's definitely great to say that, let me just say this. We know being celibate, the millennials, including myself, like, that's not a thing. Like, you don't come across a lot of millennials, at least I haven't. Where I'm from, you don't come across a lot of people that are celibate at this age. Like, people are just living their lives, and that's, respectfully, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a journey for everybody, and people that I meet, or guys that I meet, sometimes it's not their thing, and I let them know from the rip. I completely understand it's not your thing. I'm not forcing it on anybody. That's just something I chose. This is the journey that I chose to, take. However, I want to say it has been easy for me because I have not been dating this whole year. So I've had friends or conversation with guys, but I haven't been dating. So this will be now my first time actually dating. I want to try to date now. So that's another thing. Like, I want to try to date. I'm at the point where I'm ready. That'll be a whole nother video. I'm looking at my notes if y'all see me looking down. That'll be a whole nother video, but it's been so easy for me because I haven't been dating. So I haven't had the interest or the need to want to do anything with anyone or have any conversation or feed my flesh, because I haven't been speaking to anybody. I just been solely focused on me, my kid, trying to get my health together, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, and stuff like that. Y'all know the journey. So it's been easy. I feel like it'll be a little bit more difficult for me when I do start to date. I would then be put to the test, but I think that I'm strong enough and I know what I want. I'm not changing and I'm not negotiating any of my terms for anybody. But it does, I want to say, if you are on a celibacy journey, please, please, please keep people around you that understand your journey, that support your journey, and if they are heading in the same direction as you, that would be great as well. Because if you're around people that are doing the opposite, or you're around people that are not feeding you and supporting you, it's going to be even harder for you to stick to what it is that you want to stick to, being with people that are doing the complete opposite. You have to make sure your circle understands the dynamic of what your terms and conditions are. You know what I'm saying? Will I make it to marriage, when I go into my marriage completely celibate? I would love to say I am. Matter of fact, will I make it? You know, this is the whole thing. Like, will I make it? Like, will I make it to my husband with, me not being able, with me being able to say that I've been completely celibate, no off and ons, because I've been on this journey for 4 years. I've been celibate, and then I had my little stand-ins. I've been celibate. It's just been an up and down roller coaster. I don't want to do that anymore. So my thing is, I constantly ask myself, like, will I make it? Like, will I make it to the altar with my husband and be like, I've been celibate for 5 years or 6 years or whatever. I'm going to say here now, I'm not going to allow my mind or my flesh to have any kind of negative, any negativity at all. Any negativity at all. Let me get my words together. With any negativity at all, I am going to make it to the altar with my husband, and for him to be the first person I have an encounter with or an experience with since this journey has started. And I am gonna say, like like I said, it can be very difficult, but you have to do things that feeds your mind, that feeds your purpose. You have to. I can't say it enough. You have to put yourself in positions where it feeds you. Don't put yourself in situations that will even tempt you a little bit. Don't go over to a guy's house and have a Netflix and chill. There's no need for you to put yourself in that situation. Go on a date. Y'all going to a public place. If you want to go for a walk in the park, cool. Or y'all want to go to the movies, cool. Don't go to anyone's apartment. Don't allow them to come over to your apartment. Don't go on a vacation if you guys are not in a place where you're already about to be married, or you are strong enough. Some people are strong enough to go on vacations during their celibacy. For me, I'm not sure I'm at that place now. I don't feel like I will be strong enough now. I just don't want to put myself at risk. Not saying that I will do anything. I just don't want to put myself in any situation to possibly have sex or whatever the case may be. And another one I just want to say, outside of those two that I just named, do not allow anyone into your personal space where they're getting handsy. Things can transpire. If you know your limit, if y'all do go out anywhere, this is another one. If you know your limit, if you're drinking and you guys both are drinking and you know your limit, make sure you don't go above and beyond your limit. When you are out with a guy, your spouse, or a female, make sure that you both know your limit. Don't get too entangled when you're, showing affection, far as kissing. Like I said, the hands. Make sure that you're doing everything in your power to kind of not put yourself in situations that will kind of break your celibacy, because a lot of people, sex is nothing major. To me, I'm at a place in my life where sex, for me, I want it to be an experience. I want it to be with one person for the rest of my life. I want to be able to recreate different things for the rest of my life with that one person. I don't want to share a special moment with several different people. I just don't want to do that. Like, that's just not my energy anymore. That's not the place I'm at. I'm not saying that I did it before, so don't try me. But at the same time, you have these relationships with people. When you're in a relationship with people, you have these relations and you have these little experiences, and then you don't marry them, and now it just was an experience. Like, you're not with them. This person has gone on. They're living their life. You're living your life. Or y'all don't even speak anymore. Like, I just don't want to put myself in that situation. I've grown so much, and I'm super grateful for all of my challenges and things that I went through in life, but I know what it is that I want now, and it all comes with finding your purpose and finding your direction and finding your journey. So I'm not willing to settle. I'm willing to wait for my husband, because I know when I do run into him and he runs into me and we have that moment at the altar, and after it at the honeymoon, it's gonna be lit. Okay, it's gonna be everything that we both want and desire. So I just wanted to come up here and give y'all an update. Sis been on her journey for over a year, and she gonna keep it pushing. If you guys have any other questions or any suggestions, please run it by me. Y'all know my social media is at the bottom, because that's where I like to keep them. Before I go, y'all know how I'm ending this off. Make sure you know, if nobody else told you, you are appreciated. Peace and love, y'all. And remember, stick to your guns and stick to your journey. Don't let nobody change your mind. Peace and love.